Check. Microphone check. Check. All right. We good. How we doing? How we doing out there? Tad 69. That's right, Dan. That's right. Cheers. We're jumping back in. We got hella NSVs. We're gonna get through them. We got some Eagles action tonight. 3-time Tad champion, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking the field versus the likes of the Bears and the Lions. Oh, did someone say the Eagles? Yeah. Somebody was noticing that the Eagles might be playing here. Look out for that. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's get into this one. I don't have time to talk about how dope the Classics 4 is as a band. They did this song Stormy, one of the many hits from 1969. We're going to start doing featured artists here soon, but we ain't quite there yet. Oh, this guy, we got to pump this up. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump the verse. Let's do 69. I'm going to put it on 69 level. Yeah. Let me know how the mix is. I don't remember what number I had it on before, but there's also been warned there's a child care break that takes place during this NSV. Luckily we have tab. We don't know when it is, so we're just going to tab it right now. We're going to tab it right now. Tick, if you can enlighten us about that. Welcome to your NSV that you delivered to me. Gene Mingo is still out here. By the way, cheers. I got that Sam Grant. Coach Rouch admitted in the media. He admitted to the media that he wasn't prepared. He wasn't as prepared as he hoped to be. There was a small issue regarding condition checker, among other things, and he took blame for that. I thought that was a pretty stand-up job by him to step up and just let people know he took the onus. Coach Rouch for the Patriots. But let's see how it goes here on the road against Dallas. Dallas looked pretty good in a game versus the prohibited favorites, Atlanta Falcons. It took some Falcons magic to get that W. We have rookie quarterback Greg Cook, his one chance. Of course, he is going to get hurt and basically just dissipate forever after the season. So there's a path to Gary Garrison. Gary Garrison probably at his apex here as a wide receiver. He's now at 63 max speed, 63 reception. So he's one of the better receivers in TAD. And he's going to be getting a lot of targets here from Greg Cook. Let's see if we can get Robert Holmes in the running game going. Nice bounce out there. It looked like it was all bottled up. He got 9 yards out the deal. It sets up a 3rd and 1. This Boston defense is a 99 on the Brumetrics. Oh, dropping back. You've got all kinds of options. It's a horrible pass. Debacle. Greg Cook way off the mark. Trying to hit the quick strike deep ball to Gary Garrison. It was a disaster. We have a play pick on 4th and 1. And it's going to be close. He doesn't get it. Patriots come up with the stop. Man, oh man. Tick is going to be kicking himself. Speaking of kick, Jim Kick with 2 eyes is the running back for the Patriots. It's another rookie quarterback in the mix. This is the rookie quarterback duel here. And then there's Roger Staubach drops back. He's going to try to squeeze in Danny Abramovitz. Another nice target. Both these teams have a rookie quarterback and a pretty nice top receiver. And then there's the blocking game set up for Jim Kick, who could do some work here. But Johnny Robinson's still hustling after him. Takes him down at the 14-yard line. Boston Patriots in business. Dr. Froth probing for his first TAD victory. He's got something going here on the road in Dallas. Taps, an elite tap-off between 2 feisty competitors. It goes 10-9 in favor of White Tick. Cowboys with a very balanced team. 100, 101 are your Brumetric scores. Staubach rolling out. Maybe he wants to go to Abramovitz here. No. Wisely. Tucks it. He tucks it down, and he sets up a manageable 3rd and 3. That's what Staubach can do. Roger the Dodger, right, Tick? Tick probably would have loved to have Roger the Dodger. Big Cowboys fan. Too bad. So sad. Roger. He's got Abramovich. No, it's broken up. Great defense there from the drone. Somebody stepped up in a big way. Now we have a big decision here. Dr. Frolf does not seem to understand that the Tad way is to kick it in this circumstance. First quarter is a kick every time. This is the way. Mandalorian, folks. But he's going to go for it. And he's got a... This could be... Oh, it's another play pick. All these guys are dialed in. These guys have probably never played each other. But they're buddy dialed with the play calls. We got big fourth down stops with pick plays to start this game. And we're back to square one. Cowboys with the football. Cowboys have some pretty nice beef at their disposal. They got big-time running backs. Big running backs with big HP. They got Robert Holmes, Johnny Rowland, Bill Mathis. And then they're starting two tight ends. They have a two tight end look here between Dave Parks and Jim Mitchell to accompany Gary Garrison. So this is a pretty beefy squad here. And a pretty nice O-line. Well, the O-line kind of sucks. Mike Taylor is stinky. John Nyland is a nice left guard. That's about it. And maybe this is the child care break. So we're going to tab it up. Bust your tabs out if you got them. Possible tab situation here. Do we got a tab situation? I want to see who's talking to me here. Oh my. What happened here? Frozen pizza. All right. Don't know what's going on here. I got something happening here. I tried opening up Discord and it was a disaster. Oh. I don't. It says here you can navigate Discord with your tab and arrow keys just fine. It says, hey there, tab friend. You can you notice I was hitting the shit out of tab. And it was telling me, there's some ways to use that with Discord. Hey there, tab friend. Major tab action here. Yeah, he said there was a big child care break. Okay, that's no big deal. That's no big deal. That ain't no problem. This is a problem. Gary Garrison's got hella speed. Now we got taps. And, Frolf engaging the Taptronomer. He's not here for just nines, folks. He can swing that thumb left and right. I'm going to assume he's a slider. He looks like a slider to me. I don't think he's a... The only one I even know who's not a slider is DJ Thumbtaps. There's an off-the-money pass to Dave Parks. So Greg Cook, man, he lost a PC in training camp, which is a big bummer. He's got a nice arm. 56 passing speed is pretty good for Tad. He just put up a solid 14 in a big... It was a showdown. It was an important tap-off that he won. Otherwise, Gary Garrison might have done the work. Dude, the thumb tap is pretty elite, I gotta say. He had a little bit of a long thumbnail going when he showed it to me, which made it kind of weird. I think he was a little embarrassed about the thumbnail. Oh, Gary Garrison in Dick Butkus's eye. But he kind of... I was like, dude... I was like, I get it, dude. He had a bottle. He opened a can of beer, and then he was just doing it on the little thing you pull out, the little pull tab thing. It was pretty awesome. All right. So Patriots up against it now. That was a big fourth. Oh, he's chilling. Okay, he's going. He's back. We got Bill Tucker just dazed and confused. Tab. I'm going quick trigger with the tabs now. If I see a little palace, I'm going quick trig. All right, Saba says, you know what? I got a pretty good wide receiver right here too. Roger the Dodger. Abramovich versus Robinson. Diver sauce. No love for player 2. Johnny Robinson is going to make those plays a little tough. An elite free safety in the mix. Just going to give it another launch. Staubach's feeling juicy here. Wants to go deep. Wants to have some. Oh, Abramovich one-on-one. That's a good look. Looks like maybe Walt Sumner is out here breaking up big plays left and right. At least that's the way it feels. Let's see if they go to the run here on 3rd and 10. No. Let's just go launch factor. Watch out, Roger. Okay, he does not feel in the short stuff. And it's picked. So Dallas kind of just got the no-fly zone going right about now. Johnny Robinson fixing to have a big season for Dallas on the heels of Rick Volk, aka Volkamania, had an elite season as a free safety last year. Let's check out the condition, shall we? I wonder if Tick still does not use condition checker. Gary Garrison in bad, Dave Parks in good, Jim Mitchell in good. Some nice players in good on that Patriots defense. Stanfill, Matheson, Adderley, giving a lot of juice to Frolf here. Yep. Still don't. I don't know what to tell you about that one. It's your choice. It's your choice. That's the problem with your idea, Dan. Stanfill, he's not the only one. Stanfill, here he comes. And that, you know, Stanfill, usually if you pick the top lineman, you can kind of cruise down there and break up that play decently. It didn't work that time. There was some traffic in the mix. Look at this, man. He's got hella penetration. Greg Cook on a holiday. He's got something going, 9-5. He just got Dolly Partoned on that one. Sit down. Butkus gets the dub. But here comes Dallas up the gut. And look at this. The Patriots defense kind of swarming a little bit right now. There's guys moving around. Guys making things happen. I can see some feistiness, but now look at this. This is not great coverage. And Gary Garrison has the football. He's got great speed. But Tick kind of feeling maybe in control right now. Runs out of bounds. Not going to take any chances. Live to fight another day. Or live to just keep the drive rolling. And you could maybe kill some clock. It didn't work out right there. Tom Vaughn getting involved here. I wonder why Frost's picking Tom Vaughn other than it's always kind of nice to pick the free safety. He's just not very good. He's got other good players. But... oh, that is stinky. That's some stinky cheese right there. Oh, that's nasty. That is not the type of completion you see very often in that type of scenario. By the way, Stanfield totally crashed that. And Cook just says, you know, I got to let it go. And he just lets it rip, fires a strike to Gary Garrison. He's having a bit of a day for the Cowboys here. See if Bill Tucker can get it going. Nope, circles back. 32 seconds, so tough start here for Frolf. Didn't get Jim kicking, but I like this call. Let's get a little space here. If you're gonna maybe get a touchdown, you got a chance with Roger Staubach's ability. But I think you got to get a few more yards just to give yourself a chance if you want to drop back and not get safety. All right, it's a good play call, but he's going to have a hard time playing those drones right there. Don't get safety. So easy to do out here in these Taz streets. All right, lets it rip. This looks good. Diver! Oh my gosh, no love for the diver, man. The P2 divers just are not happening. He did a great job, though, giving himself a chance, avoiding the rushers and timing it perfectly. And that's halftime, folks. All right, let's do a little save state here and see what's cracking. So, Patriots down 14, but Staubach in bad, Hanratty in average, Sauce in weak nature, Jim Kick is in bad, Bill Brown's in good, Bruce Coslet, Chicken Coslet, he's in good. He does not make the move. So here we go. Condition checker not set up. Not only that, does not take the time to even look at the conditions. So these are some growing pains here. Bill, you would think it'd be pretty obvious to put Boom Boom in at the feature back with the 3 runs, but he could be integral to the scheme at fullback. I'm not going to judge until I know all the details, but that's what it sure seems like here from my perspective. And look at this, the blocking. Maybe he's integral as a blocker. I don't know, but We got great blocking there, and Jim Kick is running wild here despite being in bad condition. So Patriots maybe thinking, we got to get the running game going. This is how we win. But guess what? Tick is going to adjust at some point. Play pick. Oh, adjust these nuts right here. Coming right back at you, fam. Diver. Whiffer. Jim Kick. Carving. Jim Kick. Doing some work out here for Boston. Okay, dropping back. Don't put it into coverage here. Yep. Johnny Robinson is just not somebody you want to F with at all. Let alone if you got a 38 PCQB to give. Jim Kick avoiding. And can he get a block? He does! He gets a couple blocks, and he powers it in. Patriots touchdown. Pulls within a score if extra point pending. Chuck Walker might have something to say about this extra point. Number 79, Chuck Walker, a Dallas favorite for Tick. He's had him before. And now the Patriots have a chance to make some noise here. The defense is going to have to step up. Luckily, he's got some guys that are feeling it. Bill Stanfill, in particular, has been raising a ruckus all game long, and Herb Adderley is there for the INT if he can get an opportunity. The problem is he's on the bottom, and Nate Wright is on top. Nate Wright is slow. Gary Garrison is fast, but he's in bad condition, Garrison. So Tom Von Strat. Yep. Greg Cook is in trouble. Oh, he lets it rip somehow. He gets it off. And he gets a jumper. Wow. That was a lucky play if I ever saw one. And then he falls down. Wow. Disaster. Absolute debacle for Dr. Frolf on that play. Just one of those days type of plays right there. Stanfill in the spot though. Oh, penetration on the backside. Oh, and he can't get there. That was pretty good defense from the Frolfinator and the Patriots, but Tick just somehow finds a way to get it in the end zone. Robert Holmes is feeling it. That's helpful towards the cause right now. Good condition. He's got 50 MS. Abracadabra, Holmes. We got Bill Tucker in bad condition, trying to make something happen. Patriots really had had a little vibes going, but then just a backbreaker bomb debacle sauce festival. Now we're throwing into coverage. This could get ugly, folks. Is this not updated? I will update it. Oh, well, we see who's in it. Offense. It was updated, condition-wise. Okay, good adjustment here. He's got Boom Boom Brown. And look at that. Oh, my goodness. How did Tick get there? Johnny Robinson showing some elite quickness to break that play up. It looked like it was going to be money in the bank. Staubach's got to make something. It's now or never. It's bomb sauce time. Drops way back. Lets it rip. Got to get the jumper. Got to get it now. No soup for you. No soup for you. So, Frolf is going to go the way that most Tadsters go. It's going to take him a minute before he gets that first dub. See if he can get Jimmy Orr, though, right here. Nope. So, this is this is going to be a better game than the score indicates. But, who knows? Nothing's set yet. Look at Jim Mitchell right now. Jim Mitchell's a problem. Yeah. Greg Cook. Frolf can take solace in the fact that almost everybody in TAD that wasn't here in year one just win games and games without getting a W. Almost anybody who joins up new has some struggles. Seems to be the way it typically goes. So this is a nice win for the Tickster. He's looking like he's got a little mojo with the really a heartbreaking close loss to the Falcons. And then just holding serve here at home versus the Patriots. Good start for Dallas. We are not going to tab this out. We're going to see the action. Just no love on these divers, man. Staubach trying to hook it up. Trying to hook up your boy. Just no love out here in these diver streets. Look at this. That was some nastiness. Oh, heartbreak. Oh, they give him the out of bounds, though. I wasn't sure that was out of bounds. That was an insane juke right there. Insane in the membrane. 38 MS dude. No doubt, no less. Look at Jim Kick, man. He wants it. Couldn't get the taps going there. 8-6. Elite tap-offs taking place in this game. Taps. Jim Kick probing. Gets the first at least. Had a little something. Had a little seam. Had a little window there to get through. Bubba Smith factor has been. The Bubba Smith factor has been there. He's kind of just dominating his matchup versus Jim Skaggs. And now we got the diver. No diver. These divers, man. This is about the most player 2 divers I've seen just go by the wayside. It's been an absolute diver festival, courtesy of Roger Staubach, but there's just no love out here in these streets for a player 2 diver. Jim Kick just carving him up, though. Patriots running game looking pretty fierce. It must be said. Here comes Bubs. The blocking's just been elite. These plays are just there. Of course, Kick's probably just picking passes all day. He's up 21 points, but it just seemed like the running lanes are pretty extraordinary here for Boston. Here comes Bubba. Bubba on the backside. Patriots looking for a little solace here. Trying to put together a drive. We got Eagles action on tap here. Probably gonna do Eagles Bears. Could be pretty feisty. Not feeling it. Not feeling the dump off. Just run for that first. To ensure that the chains are moved. 38 PC, you never know when dude's just gonna drop it. Would be why I would say that is a good decision. And Jim Kick with a chance for one more scamper. He's gonna get in the end zone. 29 seconds to go. A touchdown would really give Frolf a lift. Couldn't get the block there. This is probably gonna be the last play. And he couldn't get it to Abramovich. That was a decent look. Didn't work out. Nice win for Dallas. Back to the drawing board for Boston. I feel like I don't think it's going to be a whole season without a win for them. But they got to get the condition checker or whatnot dialed in. Give themselves a chance. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think we're going to have to wait too long for the Frolfmeister to get himself a dub out here in these streets. But you never know. It typically is a struggle. All right, I'm going to load up this next one. Hey there, tab friend. And it happened twice. Man, Discord, what the hell? Okay. Wow. Discord just went to shit on me. Nothing so sad as a tear in vain. What the hell? Wow. My computer's frozen. I need some. I'll just use my phone. What the hell? Bizarre. Discord frozen on the PC. We'll load the ROM and then we're going to get back into it.
You trusted him and gave him your love.
What the hell's going on here?
A love he proved unworthy of. Too bad it was him that you trusted. Too bad, but you can't be disgusted. It's time that you got readjusted and realize that if you
I don't know.
can never stop it.
This is hard. What is happening?
That man is on his way. I think he's gonna stay. You better drop him now, yeah. Hurry now, baby, baby, don't cry, no. Baby, baby, here's why. Because love is here, standing by, say, right here, standing by.
Man, I'm just too tired for this. This is why I usually be drinking coffee at night.
Long enough to see that you have got the love you thought you had in him.
I don't know what that is.
Here in me, love is hope. Girl, love is strength. Here's someone standing right beside you who would go to any lengths to give you love. True and deep. And help you realize at last you find a love that you can keep.
Weird.
And only losers weep, so
My computer's having a hard time. Okay, let us figure out the
love is here, standing by, say, right here, standing by.
That's what Control F does, apparently. Just blows the shit way the fuck up. Alright, I hate that stuff so much. Oof. I'm all hot and bothered now. This stuff just makes me want to light myself on fire. It is so dumb. Okay. Let's figure out. How to load a stage. I might just beg this. Those guys aren't even around to watch their shit. Just not feeling the mojo out here.
Don't you like the smile? Don't you like the style? You know I walk a mile for Scooby-Doo. Oh, my Scooby-Doo. I do what you want me to.
I don't know. I downloaded some stuff to help get the streams going a little bit, and it's kind of just making things a little slow. It's a little slow. I don't know. I think Discord got really upset for some reason. Alright, well, let's just get it out the way. Not that anyone gives a fuck. We got Eags Bears. Is anybody ready for some cat? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do it. I don't know if anybody's watching, but yeah, we're gonna play some Tad action for you guys. I assume this is a good game, but don't know. I don't actually want to know if it's a good game or not. I don't want you to tell me anything. If you play a game out there, you send me an NSV, don't tell me it one thing. Even if it's the greatest game ever. Don't tell me when to play it. Don't tell me, oh, wait for a good time to play this. I didn't want to know that. You can interject last second. It looks like I'm going to play it at like 11 p.m. Go ahead and say, oh, you know what? Maybe just save it. Or just try to let me know in a subtle way. Say, hey, actually, do you mind playing this tomorrow night or another night or something? If it's a really good game and you think I'm playing it the wrong time. Most of the time, I just don't want to know. All right, let's see what the Bears bring to the party. They got, let's see here. Let's do this condition checker, yeah? Couldn't open file. All right, so the Bears, they're going to go with Randy Johnson. They got George Blanda, but Randy Johnson's the guy here for Norm Van Brocklin and the Bears. And of course, you know, he's just a really tough competitor. He's going to make it as hard as possible on you. Defensively, he's very strong. He doesn't have the best. He's got, I mean, it's a good defense, but for Tad, it's a little weak. For Tad 69, it's not one of the best defenses out here. He went heavy on offense this year. Got a nice quarterback. He's got great receivers. Now we got Leroy Kelly, who could be fast enough to get to the corner, but no, not fast enough. So I think Bombjack, even though he usually likes to trust his defense, I think this particular team, oh, he's going to punt on 4th and 1, folks. He likes to, he is the least afraid guy to punt in the whole league, I swear to God. He's got a Humpty Dump defense, but I don't know. I just feel like you got to lean your strength there and go for it on 4th and 1. So, yeah. So, Pete, the rules of the TAD 69 is you have to have a running play featuring each running back. There's no rule that you have to actually put a running back in that position. But if you do put a running back or a receiver there, then you cannot run that play. So he's got the run 3 is out. Run 3, he's punting on run 3. He says, I don't need it. It's fine. I got 3 runs with Garrison. I got a passing game that's good enough to lean on. That's good enough for me. Dave Robinson absolutely flying around. Gets the stop, sets up a 3rd and 1. He's going to go to the running game here. He does. Look at this, a play pick. Got it anyway. Wow. That's tough. That probably makes Bombjack feel a little bit foolish for not going for a 4th and 1. You can maybe get your play picked and then still make it. Taps. Bombjack's got him 15-13. Taps. Not a lot of the other Eagles game I saw wasn't as much throwing as I thought. Walt Garrison getting a lot of carries out here. The passing game is elite though. The curls are a problem. Looks like he likes to run it with this Eagles team. He's got the 19 MS from Gabriel. And he's just not letting it rip like I thought he would, like when he had Al Denson. Robinson's in a good spot to break that up, but he can't quite reach him. Garrison's got good speed. Gets to the edge. So the Eagles marching here. Going to be a lot of questions about that early decision from the Bears to not go for a 4th and 1. Ooh, Bob Jeter out of nowhere makes a play. Bob Jeter on a corner blitz. Got to watch out. He's a savvy veteran cornerback. He'll make a play like that every once in a while. Robinson getting a lot of run here. Can he set the edge? Okay. All right, 4th and 5 now. Eagles, no decision, no hemming and hawing. They're gonna go. It's 4th and 5. You got the elite quarterback that is Roman Gabriel operating from the gun. And he's got everybody covered. And I mean everybody, folks. Oh, he went to the running back. Wow. Can Robinson make the play? He makes the play. What a studly play from Bombjack and Dave Robinson. I cannot believe Pete went to the short guy there. That was, I mean, that was a hell of a play. That was a hell of a play by both guys. Pete with the audacity to throw it short. And then Bombjack just comes in. No, that was pass 4. Bombjack just comes in and makes a really tough play. Those are really tough plays to make. All right, play action alert. He's going to try Truax here. The truth is out there. Because Billy Truax. Truax is out here playing wide receiver 1 in this offensive scheme for Bombjack. Randy Johnson really some interesting weapons at his disposal. Here's the setup for Marv Hubbard. Gets a few yards. And now we got all kinds of motion here. Guys moving around all over the place. Maxie Bond in the spot. Randy Johnson looking for something. Gonna try to test. Gonna try to get Leroy Kelly. He's open. Oh no, he's not. What? Oh, I thought that was going to be a touchdown for sure when I saw that Maxie Bond was flying back to cover the short guy. But somehow the safety, Mike Howell, makes a play from the deep. How did Mike Howell get there? That's a shocker. That's a shocker. That was a shocker. We got some pretty exciting play in this game so far. A lot of defense on display. And we're going to just hoist it. We're going to hoist mode now. Bob Hayes going deep. And Roman Gabriel, he can't get the jumper. That looked awfully good. That looked awfully good. So, yeah, the Eagles are kind of looks like Pete's really trying to not rely on the cheese so far, even though he's got elite receivers. And Robinson with the penetration. No, actually not penetration. Oh, he does get up and he gets the stuff, and then he gets bopped. So Robinson really making plays all over the field. It doesn't always look pretty, but he's getting the job done. Now we got a Jeter strat. And look at this. The Bears defense showing us some things right now. Making life difficult for this Eagles offense, who's looking to go with the slow boat. Trying to take the slow boat to touchdown town. It's not all pass 3, pass 4, pass 2, as it maybe looked like it was going to be. All right, going with the Jeter strat. I didn't check the conditions, by the way. Everybody's open. Underneath the Garrison. Easy completion. Let's check out. Maybe the Jeter strat will be. Has something to do with conditions. Yeah, Dave Robinson's in bad, so he's moving to the Jeter strat here. Robinson in bad really hurts. He had something going, it felt like. Defensively, a little bit of a vibe had been established. That hurts. That could change the tenor of the game right there. Walt Garrison was really doing some work, and we might just put in McCullough and just abandon the run altogether. It's so, wow, just a rash decision from Pete. He says, forget the running game. We're not even gonna call it. We cannot call a run play. Everybody is covered, but Bob Hayes is fast. And the defense is not there. It's got caught in Robinson's face. Bob Hayes, who's in good condition, not known for his CCs, but he does have pretty good reception right about now. 56 gets the job done versus Dave Robinson, who's got the 31 at bad. Robinson, a pretty elite pass coverage guy for a linebacker, but not really super duper feeling it right now, and it's a big CC in his face. Touchdown Eags. What can Tommy Mason and the Falcons do? Falcons. They look like the Falcons, don't they? They're the Bears. Dark black. Billy Truax is in good. Kelly's in bad. Marlon Briscoe has not entered the game, by the way. Playing against the Eagles, you would think Briscoe would be chomping at the bit here. But not part of the starting lineup for the Bears, who want to get as much beef in there as possible. They got Brad Hubbard and Marv Hubbard, the Hubs, the Hub boys. Hubba Hubba. He's got both of those big thickies in there, and he wants to do some blocking out here. Let's get the blocking set up. Here comes Kelly. Oh, Kelly's got a little something going here. But probably should have got out of bounds there. Time is a factor. Got a little aggressive, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. He's got Truax at top receiver and Warren Wells at bottom. Here we go, right back to Kelly. And it's a play pick. So yeah, it's hard. It's weird that Warren Wells is on the bottom, because the playbook is not really set up for deep passes to Wells. He's only got pass 3. Okay, going right back to the run. See if the taps could go. Oh, Pete busts out the heavy-duty taps in a big moment there. 19'd him. That was a big moment. He had lots of space. Both competitors not shying away from the scenario. Now we're going to the play action here. And probably going to go launch time to Billy Truax. This is last chance for the Bears, and it's overthrown. That was a decent look. Well timed. And the Bears are going to come in with nothing. That could have changed the tenor of the game once again. Fun half so far. Lots of drama. But feels like the Bears kind of missed their opportunity. We'll see. Yeah, it doesn't look good for the Bears. The conditions just don't look dope right now at all for the Bears. They played a really tough half. They got their work cut out for them. They need some kind of fumble, some kind of interception. Chip Glass getting some PT for the Eags is interesting. All right, so he's gonna dump the abandon the running game strat. Or will he? Maybe not. He's moving guys around. You need a running back if you want to call a running play, or else it's illegal, and you're hit with a suspension from the commissioner. All right. So he's going all pass. I think this is fine. I don't know if I would do anything different here. His backup running backs are not very good. He's got just so many good receivers. And the playbook is pretty elite. He's just got a lot going for him right now. Bomb Jack, what's good, man? You had opportunities in the first half, but now it's looking a little dire. His conditions are elite. Gabriel, Hayes, and Jefferson are good. Luckily, that was a no-tap situation. Robinson's at least out of bad. That's very helpful towards the cause. Hayes is streaking, but that's going to leave underneath action there. Can Robinson get there? He hustled back. Then we actually had a tap-off there. The tap-offs have been pretty big time here. Shermy, stick around. I'll play some Lions action after this. I don't think we've seen pass one yet. Here we go. And he gets it to Bowie. That was wasn't exactly wide open, but the timing was perfect. The pass was on the money, and he somehow squeezes it in among 3 diving Chicago Bears. That was a sexy play from Roman Gabriel and the Eagles. 14-0. Hard to envision a scenario where the Bears come back here. It just feels like it's all going against them right now. But Tommy Mason is the type of guy that can get things going in the opposite direction with a big play. Pretty deep bench here. I mean, Mason's not... I guess Mason kind of seen better days, but he's a solid 38 max speed, 44 hitting power, 38 reception guy. He's got Briscoe at his disposal, not utilizing him. Let's see what he did there. I didn't really... That was fast. Couldn't open file. I want to see what the Bears did as far as personnel. So yeah, he's just kind of moved some guys around. I put Wells on top. I think that's a good call. He's got more deep plays, and I think he needs some explosivity at this juncture. Oh, he's cutting up. Looked like he had quite the convoy to the bottom there. Time he goes down. He gets the taps. Then he can't shake loose. And he's short. Says up at 3rd and inches. So not abandoning the run just yet. Randy J in the spot. And just gonna make sure he gets the first. Not gonna try to follow the blocking scheme. Move the chains. Sticking with the run. Could be it could be a tap situation. Oh, somehow shakes loose. And there goes Leroy Kelly. So Bomb Jack not afraid to tap it off with Pete. Pretty much had the advantage. Seems like he's won most of them, but Pete had that one at Monster 19 and loses that one. And guess what? Kelly just makes the pay. He's back into average. He gone. It's a touchdown for the Bears. So the Bears not done yet. Really, I feel like it just feels like they need some kind of conditioned love though to swing this in the 4th quarter to really have a chance. But anything can happen in CAD. Anything can happen in Tecmo. And he's thinking it over. Onside kick time? No, that's not what he's thinking about. Maybe just a little chit chat there with the competitor in the peer-to-peer. Maybe he just had to rub his nose. Maybe he just had to itch his little noser. Sorry, that's what. Talking about Bomb Jack like it's one of my boys. And oh, how did he complete it? So far, these little dump offs to Bowie are going a lot better than you might expect. Okay, well, that doesn't feel like the condition love. The Bears' defense is okay. The Eagles' offense is just a ridiculous unit right now. You guys are just feeling it. Ooh, that was maybe the chance right there. Bob Jeter and friend couldn't get the defense. Couldn't get the INT there. Gabriel and good. Jefferson good. Hayes and excellent. This offense is Oilers-esque right now. They're quite elite. Drew Bowie getting involved. He's got McCullough at tight end even though he's in bad. Don't really need the blocking. Look at Hayes. You know. There goes Gabriel. He's just going to peruse the area down there. He's going to get a first down. So the Eagles on the precipice. They need a good drive here, and that it might just about put it away. Hayes is just a problem. Actually, yeah, this could be quick strike city here. I don't think Hamburger's going to get back there. Hayes is just ridiculously fast at the moment. And it's a perfectly timed pass that results in a JJ. Doesn't really matter what type of defense you're playing there. That's just going to be a touchdown. So the Bears are going to back to the drawing board. The good news is it was fast, so it's not over yet. Hayes and excellent is a problem. Big problem. Bears do have a burner of their own, though. They do have Warren Wells. He can get loose. He can do some work. Especially this play. I think I might have pulled the trigger for Wells right there, even though Howell's back there. Really not a good decision, actually. Howell already showed what he can do. He's excellent. So, yeah, don't be testing him unnecessarily. Here's my official take on that. All right, but drop back far enough. Throw it to a fast enough receiver, and it might just work out. Let's see what happens. Kelly's way down there. Touchdown, Bears! Quick strike. Randy Johnson throws the fastball the length of the field, and it's a perfect strike to the running back, Leroy Kelly, who is up to good condition. Watch out for that. So the Bears hanging tough here. Making a game of it. Forcing the Eagles to do something if they want to earn this dub. And I don't know if this is onside kick time. Probably not. But it might enter my thought. 2-player onsides are such a far-fetched dealio. I think you just hope that maybe you get a play pick and some kind of turnover, I think, is really your best bet here. He only has 4 plays at his disposal. He's going with the Robinson strat. And he scrambles. I don't know if Bomb Jack knew what play that was. He was running deep. He's got Bob Hayes. The Bob Hayes is in his head right now. And yep, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, this is kind of what's happening right now. And guy gets lost. He can't even get the jump off, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown on just a regular throw. Bob Jeter, one of the best corners in the league, but he's just having a tough time against this ridiculously fast wide receiver right now. Bob Hayes, 75 max speed, and Gabriel is just throwing it where he needs to throw it for success. Yeah, this was this could have been, the way Bomb Jack was playing this game, this could have been interesting, I think, if the conditions had been a little different. I feel like Bomb Jack had a good scheme in place, offensively and defensively, to give himself a chance in this game. On the road in Philadelphia is always going to be tough no matter what, but the conditions made it almost impossible. But we get one more chance for Randy to hoist one here. He's got the speedster Warren Wells. It's the jump pick for your boy Mike Howell. Learn about it. Didn't see that coming. All right. We got one more for you guys today. And it's a couple boys that used to play each other in the hood back in wherever the hell you guys grew up in the Portland area. It's Shermy and Pete. I'm gonna do this business here. Hope you guys stick around. Shermy has a pretty, Shermy plays Pete better than most. Bomb Jack, I think, had a pretty good scheme in place there to give himself a chance to get some kind of result in that game, but you better system for this. I tried to change it. I tried to improve the situation here. This doesn't take quite as long, but it hasn't. Maybe I just need to get used to it. Can someone do me a huge favor and just do a little tad notification in the channel that this game is about to take place? That'd be appreciated. Alright, here we go. I'm going to load the Stiz 8. I think this is the last one. I think this is the last one I got. Season moving at a decent pace, though, it must be said. Very, very, very good. Kind of the perfect amount of games have been played, feels like. Just in amount of games. You'd love to see it maybe a little more evenly dispersed among the players. Would be the only thing that I would, if I could change anything, that's what I would change. But I like the general amount of games is good. Yeah, the conditions were definitely in favor of the Eagles there, but that's the way it goes. So how do you guys like the Eagles uniforms? I mean, helmets for 65. Pretty interesting, right? It's fun. I think I'm glad it's not their permanent uniform, but it's fun to see. It's just fun to see the new helmets over the years, right? All right, here comes JJT. Of course, he has feelings about it. They're not good helmets, but I think it's really, really fun that JJT is changing the helmets, and it makes it exciting. The teams change their helmets over the years, and we get to see that change. So just in general, just the fact that I get to look at that makes me happy. I'm really glad that this is not the Eagles' permanent helmet. I'm glad they went back to what they went back to. All right, let's see here. Conditions. Everybody's an average to start this game. Slow, respectful fade for the good people at Fifth Dimension. Let's minimize that so we can see that. And we got this is the last one for tonight, guys. So smoke them if you got them. And yeah, luckily we got a little something coming up here. It's the 1965 Tecmo Cup. We're going to kick that off tomorrow night with the draft. And then there's going to be a boatload of NSVs. I'm going to keep the streaming party going. I'm thinking Saturday night, hoping that we get some NSVs from that. And I'll squeeze in, I'll throw in some tag games too. I'm down for some more streaming. I'm having fun. It feels like we're having a pretty good ass time streaming in general. So I'm just really looking forward to more NSVs, and maybe Saturday night will be a big night. I don't know. After that, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity that presents itself for another big night, if it's on Saturday night. Up the gut, Walt Garrison, who was hurt in the last game. Shermy not wanting, oh no. Shermy's like, God damn it. This is not good. Where's all my friends? Where are my peoples? Oh man, what a disaster that was. The Philadelphia blocking just eradicated the entirety of the Lions defense there, and it was just poor Bill Thompson. We haven't seen these Lions. Let's pause for just a sec here. Let's talk about this team here, the Lions. Okay, Daryl LaMonica, we just seen him. What Chiron? Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. Yeah, let's get that updated, baby. Shermy. I know Shermy. I don't know how you feel about me never putting the 80 in there, but you're just Shermy. Sorry. Some people get the extra thing. Most people don't. Almost nobody does, actually. I can't even really think of one scenario where I throw the number in there. Not big on the numbers. It's Pete Titterai. It's Shermy. Let's fucking go. All right. So this Lions team, what do they bring to the party in 69? They got Daryl LaMonica, who's had big moments in TAD. Probably at his apex here in 1969. He's got Lance Retzel, the Pretzel Man, and Gary Collins, a couple nice white guys to throw to at wide receiver. Defensively, Willie Lanier in the middle is a problem. And Bill Thompson is a new cornerback that you got to watch out for. Joe Scarpati's had nice moments over the years in TAD, playing free safety. And Jim Kearney is kind of a new face at strong safety who's pretty solid too. All three of those DBs mentioned, 56 INT. So this team maybe matches up a little better than most versus the Eagles, who have a very dynamic passing game. Let's see how it plays out. All right. Oh, someone made a play for the Lions. Someone made a play out here. Billy Thompson. Bill Thompson was, oh man. Oh! Someone made a play out here for the Lions. It didn't look like it was going to make it. Looked like it was going to be run 1 or run 4 to open the game all over again. So it looks like Pete's really making a point to establish the run. All 3 games I've seen from them. Davis foul. He tried to go for the diver strat. It didn't work. It's a touchdown. Eagles. All 3 Eagles games I've seen, he started off pounding the rock. Pound that rock. trying to loosen these guys up. But the pass, I would have thought this was going to be a redux of the Denson season. Just launch pad and the quack. Put it in the air all day. Nope. Walt Garrison's got a pretty good running back. Walt Garrison looks like he's trying to get him involved. See if the Lions offense can respond here. Didn't mention the running backs. Dave Osborne, Super Dave Osborne, Larry Smith. Pretty solid. Couple 44 guys, you know. That's kind of... This team feels a lot like Lions team last year with a couple decent running backs. A really good receiver. Gary Collins is not... This is not your slightly older brother, Gary Collins. He's just died now. Larry Smith gets a block, and Larry Smith in the clear. Larry Smith, his first carry in TAD. I don't... Has the Lions played any games yet? Is this game one? Let's see. I'm going to start putting the records on there soon. It's so early. It don't really matter that much. Yeah, this is game one, so this is the debut for Larry Smith. Number 1 run in his TAD career. Big yardage. Larry Smith, number 2 run. This time he doesn't get a block. And the taps go comfortably to P. Titterai. Philly won the game versus the Bears. It was a good game. Bob Hayes was an excellent. And Roman Gabriel had a pretty good performance. Would be how I would characterize that game. LaMonica does have wheels. No, he doesn't. This is so okay. So he's not as Apex anymore. He lost a step. 13 MS. I think that JJT had him with 19 MS last year and 63 pass control. So this is not Apex LaMonica. But there's an Apex play from Shermy, who times it perfectly, has Max Bond diving crazy, and then it's just a juke piece. Larry Smith is out here making moves, doing things for the Lions. Larry Smith he's kind of a mid-tier running back who had a big camp. Big camp. I think he hit what did he hit? He got an MS. He hit an MS bonus. Although I think he's actually on his B line. So he actually could get 50 if he hits his A-line at some point, which could happen. There is some mid-season moves that get made in TAD. Sometimes the coaches come through with a little extra sauce. I don't know if I'm telling the story right on this Larry Smith situation, but he certainly had a very impressive opening drive to his TAD career. Now, what do we do? Looks like Bill Thompson's going to be a pretty big part of the scheme here for Detroit. Sherm says he doesn't play Pete better. I feel like Sherm plays Pete pretty well. Like, I don't know. It just seems like it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, certainly, like, just anybody who if you play a guy over and over again, like, Dan plays me pretty well. James plays Pete pretty well. I don't know. Stuff like that. There's some familiarity factor. At least gives you a chance. Exactly. All right. I mean, obviously Pete's just really good, so maybe he doesn't have a lot of wins in TAD or anything else, but you know, there's been some feisty losses. How about that? All right, what's he gonna do here? He's really trying to get someone involved on the front seven. He doesn't really love his options. Pete really trying to establish the run. Not what I was expecting. Davis factor. Okay, Davis. All right, nice run there. Just get the yardage. Good execution there. Eagles with a good Walt Garrison. That is going to be tough to stop. You really just do not want to ever pick. Sherby cannot figure out how he wants to pick. A lot of Davis. And it's just not, that's not going well. It's just not going well, fam. The Davis strat. So far, 2 Davis strat attempts, 2 Eagles touchdowns. Davis has a little juice though. 38 running speed, 38 rushing power, so I could see that strat possibly working. That's a staple. Ian Tecmo Super Bowl is diving in there on that play and stuffing the guy. It works pretty well. I never got good enough at it to really feel good about doing it. I felt like it too often that would happen. The Davis splat instead of the Davis strat. So I just never really was about that action. I've done it before, but I usually don't even try it. Ooh, gets it to Renzel. Good coverage from Paul Namoff. That was something I didn't know about at all when I first started playing, like against more, other tech mowers besides just Dan and Darren. Was that whole strat right there, and those types of strats in general, because we outlawed that. Like we just said, if you can, we just basically made it a rule that, like, for instance, on like a play action, you just cannot stuff the guy if he's rolling out or something. We were just like, it's pointless, it's dumb. Let's just make it against the rules. So I was not prepared for any of that when I first started playing Tecmo, which was tough because I had some pretty weak sauce playbooks against the likes of Mort. There's one game in particular where I had that run 4 in, which I was like, oh, this run 4 is going to absolutely carve him with the Dolphins. And, oh no, Dropskis. Nice play from Sherm, not rewarded by Billy Cannon, the veteran tight end. And he just stuffed it with Ray Childress. It was a disaster. It was a big game and a big tournament in Connecticut. Truax is the man. Truax is one of the featured players for the Bears. You missed it, Kavalkin. Domjack's got big plans for Truax. Oh, he timed it perfectly, but there was a roaming dude in the mix. Now we have a really tough decision because you really got to keep up with the Eagles, but you do get the ball in the second. This is a punt for me. For sure. Now, you know that Pete always seems to time these passes perfectly and get a jumper, which would be devastating, but I don't think you can risk just giving him 30 yards. Kick a field goal there is devastating. So, you just got to just punt that ish. It'd be nice if there was any hope at all of stopping this play. That play is just cooking right now. That play is just eating. Chip Glass at tight end is doing a pretty damn good job. I gotta say, Chip Glass is right now, he's on my radar for Phil King Award. Just a pretty mid player that somehow factors in for this Eagles team, which is pretty loaded. The blocking has been pretty outstanding. I think Chip Glass is a pretty big part of that. He's on my Phil King watch. Okay, wow, this is a longie. Joe Stenrud, he's got an elite kicker, fam. He's got an elite kicker. He's got Aldridge to worry about, and he might have banged it home. Wow. Okay, speaking of on my radar, Jan Stenerud is on my radar for All-Pro kicker. An absolute bomb to end the half. Not easy online, folks. Really not easy at all, even if you're playing a guy who's across the city. Was this game played live? That would be. Was this a live, a get together, or not in the cards this time around? I want to know how impressive that kick was. Pretty impressive. Online is pretty money though when you're playing a guy who's across town, you know. Like the leg factor is pretty small. I'm not trying to take anything away from that kick. Right, Namoff strat. This time Smith does not get any help from a little roaming dude. That's the fun thing about Tecmo is all the random stuff. Like, you know, you ran that play earlier, the guy was dialed in, he made the block. That time he kind of found somebody else to block. So, Detroit is up against it now. LaMonica's going to have to come up with some magic probably. And that is not what he needed. The rush from the Eags. But it's only a 3rd and 4. That was an opportunity to launch it, though, for Lance Retzel, who's got big-time hands. That's what's going to happen here. Pass rush is on. But it's broken up. How badly do the Lions want to win, and how badly do they want to maybe just try to save face a little bit? I think you gotta tough decisions here. I think you gotta go for it. Give yourself a chance to win it. Clock is ticking. Got the running back if he wants him. Also got the tight end. This time Cannon hauls it in. All right. Naumov went down. Naumov couldn't decide if he wanted to rush it or drop back there. And now we have the pitch. It's probably not going to work out. Eagles are all over it. 9-8 tap off there. Not exactly elite. Not exactly an elite performance by either competitor. Billy Cannon's in good. That's nice. Naumov hasn't really. He's been around a little bit. He's been a pretty good option for a little while, and he hasn't really done much. That's a good look right there, I think. A couple of these Eagles DBs are not exactly INT meisters. Scott Eaton's actually good, so that's actually a pretty big problem. I think you got to test him. There's a bad throw from LaMonica. Not what you needed right there. 4th and 10. Yikes. Tough. This is... I guess he's got to go. See if he can come up with some LaMonica magic. Everybody's covered. Man, that is just not what he needed at all. Daryl LaMonica just disaster baiting all over the place. I mean, those are pretty low percentage passes, but damn. There's a 0% chance to catch it when you throw it out of bounds. I shouldn't say that. There's been a couple times where some dudes have caught it when it was out of bounds. But that was way out of bounds. This play is just a problem. Garrison is absolutely munching up yards. Yeah, as long as you catch it in this game, man, it counts. Garrison having a monster day. Jeremy just giving it up. Not trying to get too aggressive there. Might need to switch tactics. Start going for some kind of aggressive play. Some kind of something. Just something. Just try to dive in there and make something happen. I don't know. Need to stop. Can't let him bleed the clock. I don't really know what the answer is. I just know it's not looking good for Detroit. Guess the run? Okay. That's pretty good. You did guess that last run a minute ago. That was pretty dope. Okay, look at this. Gets a little help from his friend Willie Lanier. Stuff at the 1 line. Davis Strat. Play pick Strat. Play pick Strat, always a winner. All right, so here we go. Just when I called him out, the Lions defense stiffening. So the question is now, what are we doing? Do we zag? Do we zag, go to the pass? Or stick with the run with Walt Garrison and good, and Gabriel and bad? I like to say everything's on the table here. Let's see if Sherm can guess it. Davis Strat. Davis Strat gets it done. Davis Strat, we've been waiting for it. He got it. He got the Davis Strat. Big time stop for the Lions. Keeps them in the mix here. Stannerud with another field goal. Just, that's the kind of thing that can fire you up, though. There's a momentum factor that comes into play with a big play like that. And now look at Anderson. You can just tell the whole thing is flipped. The whole vibe is shifted. So now LaMonica, hopefully, just digging deep on the bench, figuring out some way to get fired up here. Needs something. Something. He does also have Super Dave Osborne and good, so maybe the running game is not. We don't quite give up on it yet with 4:12 to go. Scott Eaton getting manned up and excellent. That wasn't in the script. Yeah, I like this choice right here. You gotta get LaMonica just in the game here. You get a completion. All right, you get a completion. You see one guy catch the football, get a first down. Now all of a sudden, maybe you can come up with the big play here. Okay, he wants another completion. Okay. All right. I thought maybe that was Renzel time right there. But he's wary of Scott Eaton. The Eaton factor is out there. Super Dave, head of steam. Super Dave juking. Just an elite juke from Sherm there. That looked like it was pretty well bottled by Scott Eaton and the boys, but nope. Super Dave got a little something extra. Super Dave gets the rock again. Can he get a block? Nope, but he does get 5 yards. Lions matriculating, making it interesting. Time is not on their side, but it's also not so much against them that they... oh, no. That guy was wide open, but the rush made him throw it a little quickly, and the matriculation factor is over, along with probably the hopes for victory here tonight in Philadelphia. Yeah, you gotta wait for that guy to stop before you throw it, which is very difficult to do. And Pete doesn't do it, but it doesn't matter because Walt Garrison just runs down there and grabs it. The pass was off the money too. He says missed tap, so he wasn't even trying to throw it to that guy. He wasn't even trying to throw it to that guy, let alone throw it at that exact moment. That's what happens when you rush dudes. Every now and then, they don't throw it to the right guy. Something to keep in mind. I like the rush strat every once in a while. It makes me feel feisty. Because I almost never rush. We're talking a lot of Tecmo theory here, which is fun. I think you guys are here for this. I like... whenever I rush, I feel like I'm just super dangerous because I almost never do it. It's just fun. All right, Stenrud's about to, if he doesn't get the first down here, Stenrud's warming up, looking to put a third field goal on the board, and put this one officially out of reach. Scarpati factor. Scarpati and the boys get the stop, so I think this could be... Oh, he's not going to do it. 54, don't really need it. Don't really need it. There's about a 0% chance the Lions can win this game, so maybe 0.0001. So might as well just go for it, have some fun, I guess. I don't know. But debacle. All of a sudden, Shermy just getting dialed in with the play pick. So, could this be the biggest backfire of all time? With the touchdown, a player 2 onside kick, and a touchdown. We're in bomb sides territory, folks. Stick around. Going to Gary Collins is not fast. I think he waited just a tick too long there. Speaking of tick. Oh, no diver sauce. No diver sauce for P2. Well, hunt strat on the hunt, and just another horrible pass from Monica. Well, Monica really choked this one away, you'd have to say. And Walt Garrison ran the ball 23 times, so that's just wild. I mean, what in the world? Seriously thought that Philly was just going to be throwing it around the yard all day. They had 17 yards passing, and it was to Garrison. What's he doing here? What's Pete up to? Is he waiting for the second half zag? He's going to flip the script? Or is this like when Rocky would come in, fighting right-handed, and then all of a sudden he switch it to southpaw? Is that what's going on here? I guess he's viewing the season as a heavyweight fight. A heavyweight bout. It's going to go many rounds. Whatever. It's all about getting the dub. And he got it. Dub strat. But man, look at how many runs Walt Garrison had. That's just a lot. This is wild. Oh well. Shermy, tough game, but there were some moments. Pretty good action overall tonight. Eagles get 2 pretty convincing wins, but it wasn't like a total romp-a-stomp. There was the other teams on the road were pretty feisty. So I'm going to chalk this up as a dub for the league, just in general, to have all you guys here to enjoy some NSVs on a Thursday evening. And there wasn't too much sausage. I'm going to get the sausage stuff figured out. All right. Well, I guess I'll call it a night. Thanks for watching the stream, everybody. I'm gonna what am I gonna do here? Let's take a look at the standings. How about that? See if anybody wants to hang out for a little bit. If you guys want to hang out, I'm gonna take a look at the standings. Let me, real quick, actually update the standings with the state from the game we just saw, which I think I know how to find easily now. I might even get used to this. I bet over the course of the season I get used to this in a dope way. I got a strat. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the standings.
Give it up, turn it loose. Baby, give it up, turn it loose.
I'm gonna put it up there for you guys to see.
Start over again. Baby, give it up,
Not that.
turn it loose. Baby, give it up, turn it loose.
There you go. That's not so bad. A little bigger than I was expecting, but yeah, let's take a look. Where we're at. How we doing so far? How we doing so far? All right, so we're still waiting on Game High. Game High, by the way, he hurt himself, and also his computer is giving him problems. So he's had multiple issues in a row. Anybody's wondering what's going on with that? Looks like haven't loaded the Baltimore State yet. He's got a win over Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh's 1-1-1 on the flow. They're on the path of the flow at this juncture. Young Tell, don't know what his deal is. Buffalo has played San Francisco, so two of the 14 tires are going to play each other at some point. Pete's got 5 wins. Amazing. That's a problem. Guess me and Camp gotta figure out what that's all about. Yeah, it's just not easy out here in these file streets. Anyway, let's see. So Cleveland, we'll figure it out. Cleveland's 1-0. Jets are 1-0. A couple nice wins versus Green Bay. So Green Bay with 2 tough losses. Cardinals got a win, 10-7. Giants win was a pretty nice one over the Bengals. I haven't seen the Rams yet. Beef Juice got a tie versus Cincinnati. That was pretty dope. Not really a whole lot of drama here. I just thought it'd be fun. There was. Yeah, we got to load that state. Baltimore beat Pittsburgh. I was saying that. Yeah, so this is just a look at what's going on. Not much really. Not a lot. Okay, looks like the Detroit game got loaded twice. Because he's only played 1 game. So that was a double up somehow. We'll have to figure out what that's all about. All right. Interesting. See, I'd say this season's off to a pretty decent start. Nothing really jumps out other than the Eagles being 5-0. despite only playing 4 games. That kind of jumps out at you. But no, just the fact they're 4-0, that's obviously a really good start for them. They're not even throwing it crazy, so. But we'll see. So big games on the horizon. We got Niners and Bills. Bills got a pretty juicy schedule here. They're on the road. They're home versus San Francisco, home versus the Rams, and then on the road versus KC. So 3 home games to start for Buffalo. Those feel like big games. Those feel like 2 really big games coming up for the Bills. If they're going to make some noise this year, got to get those home dubs versus big opponents. And then at Kansas City, that's another big one. Bills played Kansas City. That was a good game. I think that was week 14 last year. And it had big implications. I got the 3 seed for winning that game, I believe. So, we'll see. I don't know what to make of the Bills this year. They're just kind of defensive heavy. A little bit off, a little bit of a weird team for me. So, we'll see if it works out or if it's a disaster like that one year where I had Dick Wood as my main quarterback and Easy Ed Brown. All right, well, we'll see you guys around. We got 1965 Tecmo Cup coming your way as early as Saturday night. Thanks for watching.